2, 3 now.
Leave it to Esme. Welcome again. Welcome again. I want to welcome you for the third time to CSW Family Ladies Night Spoken Word Events.
Part 3.
Part 3. Okay, this is volume 3. We've been doing this for a while. Actually, we've been doing this since 2008. I mean, and then CSW events and things like that.
The in-person stuff, yes, since 2008.
This is just an extension of the CSW family brand. So I don't want y'all to think this is brand new. This ain't brand new. This been happening. This been around for a long time. We have adapted to the world, and now we have these things online. So this is volume 3 of the CSW Ladies Night Spoken Word event, created by Esme Meeks of yes, ma'am. This woman right here is the creator. So created by Esme, hosted by La Lovely. I'm going to give you guys a moment to meet our creator. Esme, please tell us a little bit about yourself and the brand and what we're going to see tonight.
I love long walks on the beach and starry nights.
Ma'am, lower expectations.
I am a Puerto Rican stuck in the South. No, I am from New York, and as you can hear, but I'm also living in Memphis, as some of you can hear. All of my New York friends can tell that I've been in Memphis for a long time. So, but yes, I'm here, and I have been connected to City Series for a while. And when the pandemic came, we reconnected. What do you know? So here we are. And so I'm going to leave it to you. This is not my night. I'm ready to just be a participant.
Okay, well, you kick back, relax. I will take care of your baby for the evening, because CSW is your baby. I'm going to take care of your baby for the evening. You relax. And we are going to bring on our first poet. So we have 5 poets for the night, and they are going to do at least one piece. We're going to try to get them to do 2. But we have a hard stop at 9 p.m. Eastern because we got things to do. Okay, so we're going to keep it moving. I'm going to see if our first poet is ready for the evening. And I am not seeing her. Let me see if I can grab her. Oh, there we go. All right, B, I am sending you an invite right now. So hopefully you will be able to join us. I see some of these comments. Wait a minute. Uh-oh. Bring her on live. We ready? Hey. Hello. I'm glad we got you. I was worried for a second, but we got you.
I'm on 2 devices, so I'm live on this one. You don't know how to do this. Is it right?
It's okay. Look, you looking in the right camera. You looking great. So let me introduce you. This is Miss Bianca. She is a wife. She's a mom. She's in Baltimore for the last 15 years, but she's from Eastern Shore. That's correct, right?
Yeah, it's a secret. No, I'm just kidding. I told you that.
Look, sorry, girl. Ain't no secrets here. Sorry. Come on. Look, I'm originally from the DMV, so I'm from Maryland, D.C. area. So Baltimore, but we cousins. We close.
All right. You look lovely live.
Thank you, boo. You do too. I love the colors.
Thank you.
You welcome. So what you gonna do for us tonight?
I'm doing a piece that I've only got to perform one time.
Okay.
So I wrote this piece from the event that I had back in May. I mean, I don't even know what month it is. Back in March.
Okay.
And I never got to do it again. So this is it.
We're ready for you. The stage is yours.
Already. On a quest to find you, I'm left frustrated. I conclude I will never know, but I refuse to let that go. And so I would write to you and never hit send. Things I wanted to say just stopped like a dead end. Truth is, I was writing to myself. Dear me, sincerely, letters self-addressed, but true expressions never expressed. I spent many moons putting pen in paper. Then it hit me unexpected, words connected like star patterns in the sky. Yes, verbal constellations, celestial configurations. And I figured this was my chance to, with myself, be honest. And I promise That first, I had to admit that I was afraid to expose me. And I suppose the second I talk about myself and realize my worth, that's when I talk about myself in third person. I separate from Bianca and stop being forthcoming, not need to knock back a fifth to find myself becoming, because sobering thoughts appear, and for once, I let them be. The exploration of my mind come up memories I would usually decline. Habitually, I dismiss my past. I never addressed what was behind. I saw it like some light years ago, not realizing I was floating in space, searching for ground, just not enough gravity. This gravitational pull has got me feeling like I'm crazy and I can't stand it. Remnants of my past break like rock, like granite, but my past collides with my present planet, and boom, a cosmic collision. At the time of the colliding emerges memories of some poor, regretful decisions. These events of long ago swirl around me like shattered glass. Thoughts of tearful nights hover like satellites, but I'm in orbit. Check my flight plan. I've changed my course, but I face this evil force. See, I'm recovering and discovering. I'm complicated, easily mentally frustrated, insecure, but resilient, creative, and different. My creativity makes me lyrical on the spherical surface, but I'll dig deep. I feel like I'm tangled in my safety tether, but I unravel to resume space travel. Air up here is frozen like my spirit. Oxygen leaks from my mask. It's broken. But not me. I'm healing. I'm a survivor. So I exhale, inhale, and breathe again. Along the way are black holes that reflect my once empty soul, and then the moon stood still. I get this feeling I'm reluctant to feel. The moon shadows the earth, a solar eclipse of the heart. I look down and catch a glimpse of him looking at me and seeing my worth, bringing me hope and envisioning me in his universe as he gazes through his telescope. This moonwalker was a smooth talker, y'all. He was seamless like the plains of the low valley, stole my heart, a smooth criminal genius. Wandering and pondering my place in this great cosmos, I try to get my G-gravity to zero. By throwing off baggage, I watch the souvenirs of my past disappear into the atmosphere, which makes me without weight. And without weight, I'm in awe with the peace self-reflection brings, as inspiring as the sparkles that make up Saturn's 7 rings. Through astronomy, I'm a stronger me. I see that once like a collapsed cloud that gets hot enough to make its own light. Yes, I'm that bright. This satisfying soul search filled a void struck me hard like a speeding asteroid. My values, my passions, my goals hit me like solar winds. I'm starting to love me and know me. Joy and peace are finally felt. My support system, solar system, is wrapped around me like the stars that make Orion's belt. Appreciative for this star-filled expedition, I promise to keep searching and show ambition. Through my lens, I see the sky as it shoots stars and showers meteors. Like the night, it's clear what everyone sees in her.
Baby, I just want you to take a second and breathe and look at all of the hearts and the comments that have been flying through the screen while you were performing.
Thank you.
Flying through the screen. Mama, I'm not there again at some point in time because I know I missed some things. There were certain things I was clinging on, like when you said I am recovering and discovering. I'm like, baby, ain't we all? Recovering and discovering. That was amazing. That was amazing.
Thank you.
And I was looking at some of the comments while you were going, and they were just like, wait, what? I missed that part, because somebody would say a line that you said, and somebody would have missed it because they're clinging to something else that you said. Beautiful.
Thank you.
Beautiful. Another thing you said was about being weightless. I was like, wouldn't that be something? Just to be able to put off everything and truly be weightless. Gravitational pull at 0. I said, you put on some science books.
A little bit.
That was amazing. That was beautiful. Thank you so much for blessing us with that. We appreciate it. Do not go far, because if we have time, we're going to do a second round. So be sure you stay in queue for me, just in case we have a chance to pull you back. But thank you so
All
much.
right,
You guys
thank
say
you,
it again for Bianca. Please, hey Bianca, be sure you drop your at in the chat so they know how to find you. Okay.
Okay,
Thank
thank
you
you.
so much, girl. I appreciate you. Go ahead and exit on out the screen. We're going to pull up our next poet in a moment. Super happy about that. Thank you so much. You guys, that's right. Send out love for Bianca. She did an amazing job. Now, I'm going to pull up our next poet. I'm going to invite her to the screen. You guys are in for a treat. Now, we are all over the place, right? So we were in Baltimore. Now we're leaving Baltimore and going south. We're going to get a little bit of New Orleans, baby. I'm going to invite our girl to the stage. Invite. There you go. So you should have gotten that invite. And as she comes, I'm going to tell you a little bit about her. Okay, this is our Creole Belle in the house. How you doing, man?
What's going on, beautiful?
What's going on, gorgeous? You look amazing.
Girl, look, it's ladies' night. We haven't gotten a chance to go out, so I was like, you know what, let's get a little bling and a little pop. Okay, hey.
What is that lip color you got going on? What is that?
Girl, this is a little bit of morph, a little bit of, what is it? I keep it right here. MAC. It's just a blend of different things.
It's a good blend. You should definitely keep that. You should
Thank
keep
you,
that.
darling.
That's a good blend. Okay,
Thank you.
well,
I appreciate you.
You're welcome, baby. Welcome to the Ladies' Night stage. We are happy to have you.
Thank you. I'm happy to be here.
Let me tell y'all a little bit about this Belle right here. I don't know if y'all know this one. This right here is the Lori, and she has her own brand, her own situation. In fact, she's one of the reasons why we have a hard stop at 9 p.m.
Oh,
My girl got her show happening at 9 p.m., okay? So we're going to leave here and go follow her show. So if you do not know her, if you don't follow her yet, go ahead and drop your ad in the chat. Because you guys need to be sure you are following my girl here so you can catch her show, where she will be also highlighting another one of our poet friends, Hostage Kanaya. So Miss Creole Belle, baby, spoken word artist, self-proclaimed girl mom. I saw that on your bio. What are you doing for us tonight?
I'm going to spit something that we all can relate to, right?
Okay.
On a whole nother level. And my daughter told me not to sing for y'all, so I ain't going to do that. I was going to start off with a little
bit of me.
A little bit of, but I'm going to just say this. Freedom. They say only the strong survive. Look at us. Humanity. We're here. A parent of strength that's truly weak. I don't know about you, but you see me? My body is worn. Not physically. Mentally, emotionally, I have been ripped away, worn out from the lies, decades of abuse, that's truth so deeply buried between cracks of a misconstrued history. But we here though. We strong. We mighty. We have been weathering storms since long before 1914, but we have a dream that's so much greater than Martin Luther King perceived. You see, believe this earth of green, molded beauty, thorned roses, beaten down and wilted with the lack of man's wisdom, who is trying to get us to inspire to his dream, but we're stumped on. We're buried beneath entitled steps, feet, knees, kneeling on lives that, but wait, what really matters? Freedom. Can a picket sign free me? I want to be free. F-R-E-E, catch this, follow me. Free from sin's deceptive definition of freedom. Free from flesh, free in spirit, free like John 4:24. Let me explain what I mean. Listen real closely to what I'm saying. I want to be free from thinking overly. You know, when you have that biblical train thought and you wondering if you should, when the reality is, you know, you shouldn't. That ain't meant for you and me, that kind of free. I want to be free from the acceptance of the frequent acceptance of, oh, baby, my bad. I'm sorry. What had happened was I didn't mean it. I apologize. Look, this is the situation. You sin. I sin. That's our beginning. So let's just acknowledge the fact that we are both sinners and try not to sin intentionally, but forgive each other freely, because can't we just be free? I want to be free from the frizz crowning me each time I step in Bayou Heat. Free from the ideation I must convert my hair from its natural from its natural state to straight, because according to society, that's beauty. How about this? Ladies, some gentlemen, you can feel this too. Can I be free from the size 2 ads that this sister ain't never gonna fit in? Can I just live my juicy life and shop like the rest of y'all instead of trying to squeeze into a girdle, perceiving myself to be one size smaller than what I really am? No, ma'am. Free me. Accept me in all of my beauty and dismiss me from the world's seasons or reasons. You see, I want to be free from plucking and dyeing and shaving hair in places I know it ain't meant to be. I want to be free from making up my face or made up faces, covering insecurities, free from the angles and the lights and the tilts, filters, fashion hysteria, seasons. Free me to bear my beauty as God see and dismiss all of your fashion reasons. Keto, low calorie. Oh no, I want to be free from fasting all day to lacking the resistance to give into an empty night calorie snack. I want to be free to pump my gas in peace without the whistles of, ooh, say red baby got back. How about this? Can you free me from the type of love that I give that I never get back? Free me from my thoughts that I refuse to pen because they threaten sin and backroom conversations. Free me from walking on eggshells because, unfortunately, you weren't taught that the sun does not rise and set on you. And your point of view, this is your point of view. So the reality is, free me from you. Free. I'm gonna even put down my notes so you can see how free I wish to be. Can I be free to roam outside without the fear creeping up behind me? Free of jealousy, free of envy, free of hate, free to live in life where everybody's intentions are straight. I want to be free to live with the resurrected, unchained faces, free to live in life where there's no disgraces, free to be me, not a statistic, not a single Black female raising a single Black female with the misconception that we are free, when I know John 24 is all I aspire for. So put down the picket sign, get out that line and clear your mind to be free. Free from the black of your skin, free from the white of yours. Can we just be free? John 4:24. Wow.
Yeah, girl, and girl some more. Girl. Now, I've heard that piece before.
It hit
But
different
it
after this
hit
my
different tonight.
broadcast. Let's just be clear.
Girl, hit a little different tonight, okay? That thing was everything, baby.
Thank you.
Free. You know how you hear somebody do a piece and you're like, oh, I'm gonna remember that. I gotta go back to that. Okay, wait, I feel like I should have been taking notes. Okay. There was so many lines in that weren't lines. It was just how I feel. It was the gas station, free to just not, girl, you said straight intentions. How about that? And then the analogy to the 1914 and the I Have a Dream. Lori, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. You two need to go back through these comments because I know you can't focus on the comments while you're performing,
Oh,
but
no.
you want to go back. Because there was all kinds of amen up in here for you, okay?
Thank you.
All kinds of amen. I was listening to you and seeing the comments scroll, and I'm like, yep, wait, yep, yeah.
Yep.
So, yeah, baby, for real. I really hope that we can get back around to hear your second piece. That was amazing. Thank you so
Thank
much for
you.
blessing our stage.
Thank you.
Y'all be sure you follow. Be sure you put your @ in the chat. We want to be sure that we are following Lori and hollering at her and supporting her show later on this evening. But thank you for blessing ours. We really appreciate you, babe.
Thank you. Thank you for
might
having
not
me.
miss. Don't be free from that red lipstick, though. Hold on to that.
I'm not. I'm gonna have to remember this combination. Got it, my love.
Hold on to that. Don't. In fact, DM me after and let me know what that is. Okay.
I got you. I got you.
Okay.
Boo.
Appreciate you. All right, boo. So we're gonna keep it moving because, like I said, we have a hard stop at 9. So I want to get all my ladies on. But you guys, please continue to show your love for all of the poets. Lori, be sure you stick around, baby, in case we can pull you back. I hope you guys enjoying the show so far. If you are enjoying the show so far, I want you to throw some hearts on the screen. I want you to put some things in the chat. Tell us that you are enjoying yourself, that you want us to do more programming like this. Support your sisters, support your women, support your artists, support your writers. So, yeah, if y'all are enjoying yourself, throw some hearts in the chat because we want to know. We want to get that feedback. All right, so we are leaving New Orleans. We're leaving them beignets behind. And we are coming back up to Virginia. I'm going to bring up our next artist, poet, sister to the stage. This one is a chef hailing from Virginia. Okay, she's a poet, writer, spoken word artist, and all things beautiful. And she rocks locks like me, so you know I love her. Hey, beautiful.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good.
You
Good to
are
see
looking
you.
fantastic.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, wait, do a little side action so I can see what that earring's looking like. Cause I can. Oh,
My
is
girl
it?
Clay and Stone, yes. You know we got all
I
these maker
love
friends. I
it.
love it.
Is it yellow? Is it tan? What color is
It's like
that?
this beautiful, like goldenrod yellow, like sunflower yellow.
I'm gonna need you to go
My
ahead and
favorite.
DM me the link for that as well.
I got you. Yes. She's
Okay,
our
we gotta
sister who makes them.
This is what Ladies Night is all about. Okay, we are supporting the ladies, supporting our sisters. So yeah, DM me that link
I
so I
got you.
can
I
purchase
got you.
me the earrings. Okay, I'm gonna do that. All right, tell us about yourself. You are a chef. Chef? Help me understand. Like a personal chef, a restaurant chef? Like what tell me?
Yep, I'm a personal chef. So I serve the DMV area. And so the main two things I do are weekly in-home meal prep and then private events like anniversary dinners, bachelorette parties, things like that.
And if one is hungry and wants to reach you, what is the best way to do so?
Chef Rashida Tom, my Instagram, or my website, chefrashida.com.
I love it. I'm kind of mad that when I was in the DMV, I didn't know you because I had known you. I absolutely would have been trying your food. But don't worry, because when all of this is over and I go back home to see my family.
Yep.
Okay, well, thanks. So tell us, what are you doing for us tonight?
I'm doing an old favorite, probably the first piece that I wrote that I really loved and resonated with me, and it's called Helpless Romantic. So.
Sounds familiar. Okay, we ready for you.
Maybe this is it for me, for now at least. Maybe looking at things the way I see, maybe now there's no room for that reality. Maybe I oversimplify. Maybe the lens through which I see life and love is so clouded by that rosy hue that I can't see anything clearly. Or maybe it's me. Because you see, the more I learn about me, the more I'm comfortable with what makes me, me. The more I'm made to believe it can only be just me. As I see what drives me now, how I operate, what fuels me, the more this fire burns in me. But this fire is also hurting me. You see, I'm burning myself, piece by piece, to feed this flame, set ablaze when only kindling is thrown my way. But that's the thing, I don't want flare-ups. Discarded bits of paper thrown as scraps for a quick show, a flash of light. No. No, I want a steady burn. I want something solid, real, something that will change, that will grow, that will last in the heat. Starting off fiery hot like a stolen kiss or those first moments when we're finally allowed to be alone. Then easing into the comfort of that warm, steady fireplace burn, keeping everyone who comes near nice and warm. Like those moments that settle into routines that make up the fabric of us, you and me. And as the wood begins to char, new pieces emerge, allowing the flames to whisk along unexplored territory, always something new and yet familiar at the same time. A new assignment, a discovery, a disagreement, a move, a tragedy, life's complexities. That flame constantly fed, supported, fanned by love for Jehovah and each other, never running out of fuel, even as age sets in and the flame turns to a smolder more coals than kindling, deep warmth more than fiery heat. Those precious nights sipping tea, recounting our memories, simply enjoying one another's company, comfortable silences and meaningful glances, leaving me helpless, yeah. Look into your eyes and the sky's the limit. I'm helpless, baby. Down for the count and I'm drowning in them. That is my dream, my type of reality. But that's the thing. I can't fuel my own fire. Can't be the spark to my own flame. Just like I can't make you see me, want me, or love me. Because you see, that's when we come back to my maybes. Maybe if I pick the right dress, maybe if I work out more, or maybe eat less, maybe if I work on me, maybe if I dig deep, maybe if I pick myself apart, getting down to the nitty gritty, exposing every flaw and false step until I forget that I was worth your time in the first place. But maybe instead of shattered glass and damaged goods, you'll see potential. Pieces of a greater puzzle, a mosaic, if you will. Maybe you'll be able to decipher my code, find some value in me. Maybe you'll be willing to sift through the ashes to find the gems that until that point I've been convinced only my Heavenly Father was capable of seeing. Maybe you'll let Him teach you how to love me. Maybe you'll let me love you back. You see, with these rose-colored glasses and detailed fantasies, head full of plans and heart full of dreams, I can't help but think that maybe one day, it won't be just me.
Swoon. Swoon over here. Girl. And you know you got 2 points for the Hamilton reference, right? I'm helpless. You're gonna be happy joining. It was gonna be 2 of the sisters right here on this joint right now. I was gonna be one of the sisters with you tonight.
Yes.
I'm like, yes to the helpless. Okay, see it in your eye. I gotta go and watch Hamilton. Good gracious. Again, that was awesome.
Thank you.
And it was so heartfelt because, and it's something that I felt too, but a lot of people were referring to your tone. You have such a pleasant tone. Your speaking voice is just like, oh, just keep talking. Don't say your ABCs. We just want to hear you. So it was a pleasant delivery, but then the words were amazing because so many of us feel the same way. I know I don't know you like that. You know, I don't know you like that. But girl, you, me, same. So I feel you. All you get is kindling and you want that deep connection, that slow burn over that fiery. Yes, and yes. So again, you also go through the comments because I'm trying to pay attention and listen and read, and you got hearts going up the screen. Amazing. Amazing. And I also like to sing in my poetry too. So I mean, I'm like, girl,
Yes.
that's so hard.
As you told me, I was like,
What is this? So Kendrick. I loved it. You did a really, really good job. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much for blessing us. Do not go far.
I
We're
won't.
actually doing pretty good on time. I'm kind of speeding this along because I want to try to get a chance to talk to you guys a little bit more and hear another piece if possible. So please stick around. Please throw your @ in the chat because we want to make sure we can find you. If not to hear more poetry, at least to eat your food. So thank you so much for being with us. Go ahead and exit out, but stay close, and we're going to get ready for our next poet. You guys, please show Chef Rashida some love. Throw her some hearts. Throw her some love in the chat. She's going to be going through and looking at that right now. So another amazing, another amazing sister in our organization. Shovel blesses us with such talents, and it's a wonderful thing that we're able to use them to encourage each other, and also to get out our thoughts and our emotions and our feelings. So beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Thank you to the 3 poets who have already gone. We have 2 more. So we're going to keep it moving because that is my job, to keep the show moving. So let me go ahead on in here and try to pull up my next artist. Miss Miller, you are coming to the stage. I'm going to go ahead and invite you. So we were just in the DMV area in Virginia. Now we're going to head to where I am, down here in Charlotte. Hey, hey, hey. How are you?
Hello, hello.
You
Doing
still got
well.
that
How about
glow?
you?
I admit. I
You
love
know, you
it.
try to keep that, right?
I mean, come on. So you said you dabble in performance. That's what you told me
I
earlier. You
do.
dab.
I do. Do a little
Interesting.
bit.
You do a little more than dabble. You do a little more than dabble, girl. But I'm
Do a
gonna
little
let it
something.
fly. You do amazing. So tell us more
Thank you.
about yourself. What are you going to be doing for us tonight?
I am doing a piece that Esme asked for because I want to show her how much I appreciate her inviting me into the CSW family, and what she wants, she gets. It's called No Box for Me.
No box for me.
No box for me.
Okay, you guys pay attention to Miss Sharice from Charlotte. No box for me.
No box for me. Thank you. Got a box though. Thank you. In it, I place my left-handed attempts at living right. Keepsakes of all the times Jehovah saved my life. He never calls me on the IOUs. I have a distinct pleasure of owing it to him to smile at my sacrifices. After all, I'm only giving him what he's gifted me. And in my little box of memories, I keep a pocket watch that clocks times that his faith in me had me acting all faithfully, and broken trinkets I tinker with and think back at times that he caught my slack. I pray he never catches me slacking that way again, because I know I got a temper and my imperfections can take over. So I got a box though. Thank you. And it's quite enough, thank you, to remind me of the refinements I'm going through. And to try to encapsulate that in 4 walls where the lid is like trying to entomb a once-in-a-lifetime bloom. I can't imagine why anyone would want to do that. Yeah. One day I might have things I need to add. But what you won't find in there is me. Because Jesus said lamps don't go under baskets. So I'm just trying to be obedient. Get my shine on. And if you trying to shine too, we can do this together, because, baby, I got dreams to pursue. So, no box for me. Thank you.
I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready. Wait. I wasn't ready. I wanted the more the box. Girl.
Yeah, that was short and sweet.
Amazing. And, okay,
Thank you.
and did you say, I just want to make sure I heard you correctly. Did you say he don't call me on the IOUs?
That's what I said.
Damn. That part.
I mean, imagine if he did.
Can you imagine? I was like, wait. I was so in, I didn't realize you finished. I thought it was a pause. It was an extra pause.
I thought my internet froze. I'm about to lose you.
So I'm like, it's a no box for me. That was amazing.
I'm glad you liked
So,
it.
okay, but your poem was short. To give us a little bit of background. What made you write that? What was that? What brought that? Without being too, I'm
Observing?
not trying to put you on the
Yeah,
spot.
no. Observing people and our proclivity to try to categorize, where do you fit? And as we meet one another, we go through those awkward phases where we really want to understand each other. And we want to do so without being awkward, but it's literally impossible. That's part of it. That's the process. Go through the awkwardness. It's great. Do not assign to people who we need them to be, but let them be, is what that poem is coming out of for me. That's and especially as growth happens, my goodness. I remember a talk where a brother brought out how we just won't let Peter be great. Peter made that one mistake. We won't let Peter be great. Peter is stuck at the denial of the Lord. Peter did so many wonderful things that we could be like, that's my dude, Peter. So, I wrote that out of the spirit of growth and allowing people to be themselves and accepting them, and knowing that we all have a different journey.
I appreciate that. I really do. No box for me either, baby. I appreciate it very much.
Don't need boxes. We don't need boxes.
No
We
box for
got
me.
baskets. We don't
Thank you
need
very much.
boxes.
Thank you very much. No, we thoroughly appreciate that and your explanation. Please stick around. Be sure you throw your @ in the chat so they know how to find you. And girl, hang on, because we might be able to pull you back. We're doing really good on time. I'm a little proud of myself. Of myself. So
Yeah,
hang on,
will do.
stay around, and hopefully we'll catch you back. Thank you so much. Are you guys enjoying yourselves so much? Are you enjoying it so far? Like, are you guys really feeling the poets? Are you taking this all in? Like, this is some talent, right? So, right, that Peter reference was hilarious. We won't let Peter be. It's true. We just drag him down every chance we get. It's sad. It's sad. No box. No box. I'm just really, really happy that you guys are here and enjoying the show. Let me see. While we get it continuing on, I'm going to try to ping our next poet. I want to be sure I get her here and invited. And as we continue, because it's y'all, this has been amazing. Oh, that was quick. That was real good. Hey, boo.
Hey,
Gonna take a minute.
La Lovely. What up, girl?
What up?
You see
Okay,
me?
wait. I'm not getting all the
You
face.
can't
I'm
give me
getting
the
like
whole. Okay.
I'm getting like half a lip. I want the whole lip. There we go. Yes, I want the whole. Oh,
I'm giving you some jazz. I'm giving you some jazzy
Yeah.
ears. I'm
yeah.
giving you some jazz shoulders.
You can't give us just one lip. We want both of the lips and the blue.
Okay, here I am.
Love it. Okay, but don't go yet. Don't go yet, because let me tell y'all right now. Now, we have all enjoyed the show thus far. Okay, the poets were straight fire, because we know what we're doing up here in the CSW family. We're not gonna bring y'all no craziness. Okay, but I want y'all to pay attention. I want y'all to lean in. Okay, lean in. Pay attention, because this right here is our Philly. Okay, I Philly. Lauren, talk to us. The Lauren Show. That's what's on your IG. It literally says The Lauren Show.
Right.
And I'm like, I ain't mad at that at all. I'm not mad at that at all. I love it.
Yes.
I love it. So what is The Lauren Show?
The Lauren Show is just all me, all entertainment. Anybody who's ever been in my presence, it's like, it's always TV. I'm doing it like I'm doing it for TV. You're going to get a laugh. We're all about entertainment. I feel like you and I are having this full circle moment, because I don't know if you remember, but 2009, maybe rewind 2010 is when I was introducing you at a spoken word event in Philly.
In
You
Philly.
don't remember being at the Loft in North Philly with Sharita?
Yes.
And I kept saying, come back up, give us some more.
OMG.
Yes. Fast forward 11, 12. In fact, my son might have been 1, so 12 years later, here we are.
Wow. Wow. I did not remember that.
Yes.
That was a long time ago.
You are speaking to the elephant. I don't forget a thing. Not a face, not a name, not a place, not a moment.
And I'm the worst. I'm awful, because I will forget yesterday if you let me. Like literally, I was thinking that.
Yes.
Oh, that's even better.
Yep.
Dope.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Let me soak in that dopeness. What are you going to do for us tonight?
So I'm going to begin with this piece that I wrote, just trying to encapsulate or give my weigh in on what love is. So this piece is entitled Private Island, because in our minds, we all have this idea what love is, and it's our own private island. And I'm sure many of us would love to be on a private island right now. So I'm going to take you to my private island.
We can't wait. Stage is yours.
All right. So 'tis the season for couples, and he was 25th of December, 5th of Jack, her crown royal pint of Grand Marnier. He was the color of midnight. His chest was her shelter. She was orphaned. She searched for daddy in his eyes. Their love was juvenile and adolescent, her belly filled with butterflies at a mere glimpse of his boyish smile. His lips like marshmallows, his heart caged between two pieces of deep, dark chocolate. He had this unforgettable scent that lingered in your nose like a decadent s'more. Homie was of a distinct creed, body, picture perfect outline of a god, a poor girl's version of Adonis. He was Tarzan, she Jane. She hung from every syllable that fell from his lisp, full and equipped for frontal lobe kisses, drenched in French. He was foreign language. Te amo mujer, je t'aime mec. Their love fluent like Rosetta Stone, programmed to break barriers and cross borders. They passed through ports of unexplored territory yet to be developed. Enveloped fresh narratives. No more funny money spending at the bodegas. He was fine dining at Patty's finest cafes. This was love gentrified. He Brooklyn, she Queens. They boogied down. Together they birthed Harlem. He's five-borough baby. They became blueprint to their sons and daughters, bulldozing through past pain, bodies swaddled like bandage on open wounds. He was her Aleve. Trauma bonds broken and unchained connection. He was the seed that planted the hope. Because in love, there aren't any guarantees. Love is ambitious, filled with lots of possibly, maybes. Their love risky, loaded with cravings and daydreams. Their love stealth, bonded, leaving behind legacy and creating new levels of generational wealth, because their love signature, like vintage monogram Louis V. Their love blessed, as there is something to be said about a head that is humbly submits to the giver of gifts. Their love pure and organic, like unbothered crops from the earth. Their love sincere and authentic, like genuine leather, leaving no trace of counterfeit. Their love excited, like new money, paying the world no mind. I'm talking endless, like the creator of time, because them be honeymooning forever, because their love private, like mile-high flights to exotic islands and landing with each other. Their love Caribbean, clinging to one another like palm trees on black sandy beaches, sunbathing in each other's breath. Just humans being in love. Their love whimsical, like kaleidoscopic auroras creating backdrops that canvases their silent vibrations. Their love custom, escaping this world's customs with paradise as their final destination. Their love medieval, like a princess awaiting the darkest of nights. That's Private Island.
Girl, can I go? Can I go? I got a mask. I got a mask. We'll travel. Can I go?
Right? Of course.
I mean, he got a brother.
Right?
I mean,
I'll hook
I
you
could
up.
do medieval. I could do princess.
Right?
But I could give birth to Harlem. I'm cool with that. I mean, I don't know if I want kids, but I could give birth to Harlem for that. I would give birth to Harlem.
That's my oldest son's name. That's my oldest son's name. His name is Harlem.
Girl.
Yep.
Okay. That was amazing.
Thank you so much.
That was a good way to start that. By the way, this is our feature. If you guys didn't know, she's our feature for the night. I didn't really want to say that before because I figured she would say it in her own words, and she did.
Thank you.
Okay.
I'm grateful for the platform. I'm grateful for the opportunity. Man, CSW, Esme has been like so good to me. So good to me. So good to me. So I'm just happy to have a space in this room. We're happy. I'm happy to be in the room. You know what I mean? That's it.
Yep. And we happy that you're here too.
Thank
We
you.
are super happy that you're here too. So, you like, okay, we be Caribbean. Yeah, that was just amazing. How can we find you if they want to find you?
The Lauren Show is so poetically. I've adopted and excuse me, sir. I've become Alpha Betty. Alpha Betty Boop is my name on Instagram.
Right.
So at Alpha Betty Boop is where you can find me on this platform. Excuse me. Oh. You don't want the children. You don't want the children. Alpha Betty, yes, that's me.
We got you. Throw your at in the chat. Throw your at in the chat. Now you are going to have some more for us tonight. That is definitely.
I'll be back.
Okay, so you want to run back around. We're gonna pull you back in before this is over.
I appreciate you much.
Definitely have more. Okay, thank you so much, y'all. Throw your love to Alphabet Boo, Lauren and Philae. Please throw her some hearts. Lauren, throw that at in the chat so they can find you. Y'all, can we talk? Can we talk? Can we talk? Like talent. That's talent. It's not even 8 o'clock yet. Y'all, we did that. We did that. We went through 5 amazing poets in under an hour. We weren't sure if it could be done, but we moving this along because that's what we do. That's what we do here. So yeah, she about to get her son for real. She gonna do that. Y'all saw that, right? She was like, Alphabet Boop. Okay, goodbye. Hey! She was gonna handle that. I ain't mad at you. Handle your business, babe. Handle your business. Y'all, that was amazing. That was amazing. So, yeah, poetry is dope. Poetry is so dope. I mean, it's just amazing. It's just amazing. Oh wait, somebody said they don't. I'm sorry. I don't know. Okay, I'm live. I don't know if I'm live. I'm hosting. The event is by City Series. This is a City Series takeover by La Lovely. So I'm La Jones. I'm sorry. I saw some comment like, who are you? That's a good, I'm La. I'm La Jones. I am at La Lovely. It's pins in the comment. I'm just one of the poets being blessed among the other poets. You know what I'm saying? That's what's going on tonight. I am the poet facilitating the poets this evening. That's it. That's it. I'm not doing any poetry because it's not my show. I'm the host. I'll do poetry another night. But yeah, this was amazing. I just want y'all to continue showing love to the poets because let me tell you something. It is not easy, one, to get your thoughts out of your head onto paper, and then to either memorize or come up with some cadence for this poetry, and then to recite it on a screen for a bunch of other people that you may or may not know. That is difficult. That is hard. So y'all continue showing that love. Follow their Instagrams. Show them love there. If they got product, purchase it. If they got a show, support it. If they post something that needs to be shared, share it. What you say, ask me? You and an old Puerto Rican lady. Ask me. I'm about to bring you back on here if you keep talking crazy. This is amazing. I love it. Thank you guys for your comments. This is dope. I'm just so, okay, this is so funny. So I don't know if you guys can hear what's about to go down, but right behind me where I just moved is a train, a literal, like, real coal caboose train. And I was praying that the train did not come during any of the ladies' performances because it's really, really, really loud. And so right now I hear the little train gate going down, which means that a train is about to pass by. I'm so happy that it's happening right now. So while that train is about to pass, let me see which poets I have here. Okay, good, good, good. Okay, I have 3 of you on deck. Can you guys hear this train that's going through right now? Let me know if y'all can hear the train. I'm just curious to know if y'all can hear it. Because this train is super loud. Can y'all hear that or no? Can y'all hear that train? I don't see no comments. I need to know if y'all can hear the train or not. Because if y'all can't hear the train, I'm going to go ahead and call the next poet. Oh, no. Yep. Yep, you hear the train. That train is loud. Y'all, I'll be asleep on that train. I'm like, oh. It was cute at first. It was cute the first week. It was even kind of cute the second week, but I got a feeling Going into this third and fourth week, that train is gonna get on my nerves. It's okay. It's okay, because I'm excited that I have a new place to join Rue. It is. It's mad rude. This train is so mad disrespectful. It's mad disrespectful, especially when I be trying to get my sleep. And sometimes it's like 30 cars. Like it's a long train. It sounds like a good intro to a song. I know. I'm like trying to let the train. Oh, okay. I'm just so happy that it happened now and it didn't interrupt any of our poets and our artists. So I'm thinking that by the time this train passes, right, we can go ahead and bring up our next poet. So Bianca, go ahead and get ready, my dear, because you are coming up next. I'm going to bring you on in like 2 seconds. Somebody, what side of town are you on? So I'm in Charlotte, right near Optimus Hall. And there's a train that goes right behind my building. So, yeah, it's cute for a little bit. I love going to sleep with the sound of the train. Yeah, I do too, sometimes, but not when it's blaring like that. You know what I mean? Like the sound of the train on the track is fine, but when it gets a little happy and blows its horn, we don't like it. But okay, I think we're good. I don't hear any more horn blowing. So let's go ahead and grab our next. Oh, wait, Pete, where you go? Let me see if I can pull you. There you go. I'm going to send you an invite right now. B, if you are here, go ahead and jump on. I just sent you an invite so we can keep it rolling because I don't want to lose this good time that we have. Yes, I see you coming on.
Hey, I'm back.
Hello.
You doing the thing, girl. Wendy Williams, watch out.
This thing along. This thing along. We move this thing along. Okay. Yeah, get your camera and get them angles right. We want to get them angles. We want to see all of you.
Gotta hit them with them angles. I don't know how I had it last time.
I see all that cold shoulder out. We want to get that cold shoulder. Okay. Yes. All right. So, there we go. Perfect. What are you going to do for us right now? What's your second piece looking like?
My second piece is my favorite, and I don't know why I didn't do it first, but this one is called Civilian, and I used to want to write short stories, but they were too short. So I had to make them poems because nobody's reading a page story. So this one's called Civilian. Here it goes.
All right, let's do it.
She doesn't fear death. Emotionally, she's already died. What I mean is, she survived. There are memories she feels she can never share. She won't speak of it, never. These are memories she has erased and severed. She won't even speak of it. Not a spoken word, making her story my spoken word. Crouched down behind the couch, chin resting in knees, she prays God, please. Suspended above her head are flying bullets, clips rhythmically changing, fire deadly exchanging, enemy lines blurred in her mind, it's blurred, ground beneath her shook, civilian pain overlooked. Near her are cooled shell cases, nowhere near are warm, safe places, no safe haven. She's crying out to heaven for crying out loud, baby girl's only 7. She's crying out loud, drop your weapons. Who will listen to the loud cry? Cry to break silence, cry to break violence. The sounds of war are too familiar. So familiar they weave in and out of her dreams like braided thread. In and out of her dreams she fears she's dead. The pops and the gunshots. Opposing sides chose her childhood to be their battlefield. She is unarmed, no protection, no body shield. The bullets that spray are wounded words her parents say. Having to fall asleep to verbal assassination, praying for a rescue, some salvation. Painful words just one clip away. Painful words hit them both ricochet. Her life now reveals those childhood complications. So she escapes through windows of fascination, fascinated with what she's become and overcome, fascinated with the woman she is, knowing she's not that little girl in that painful little world. Once she took pride in knowing who she was. Once with pride she was puffed up until she stopped and looked up and remembered this inspired words, pride before crash. So she swallowed her pride and accepted that foreign to her was the person on the inside. She finds the warfare she was exposed to exposes the person she's supposed to. See, visits to childhood reveals what's within. She discovers the size of her heart, the length of her soul, the width of her mind, what's within her mind. Tears pour from post-traumatic. Tears pour from family dynamic. Nights without sleep, remembering walls war torn into civil unrest, a civilian was born. See, searching for her soul, she looked past her past and reality. Reality was the cracked mirror reflecting her innocence and ignorance, ignorant to the fact that the mirror was but a twisted lie. A concept in dreams dreamt. In that dream was a lullaby unsung with no words, just a distant hum. Left dreaming of a surrender to come. Surrender was far off, as distant as that distant hum. Symbolic are the tattoos and symbolic war scars she wears on her arms. Self-induced people might perceive. It stands to reason she couldn't wear her heart on her sleeve. She never wanted anyone to see that lonely girl that makes it hard to trust and believe. But believe me, La. Believe me when I say heal and find yourself. The journey to find yourself is like visiting your own history museum. The self-guided tour will not be easy. Be sure to visit the place of failed peace treaties and treat yourself to the shop with gifts. Only after seeing the artifacts related to armed conflicts, be sure to find your name among the list of brave survivors. Survivors of warfare, whether physical or chemical, whether forced to stand on enemy lines or casualties to verbal landmines. Know you survived. Yes, you were drafted against your will, but look how you stand. You're strong, for real. That's it.
Goosebumps on that. When you said go to the museum of your girl, I was like, I felt that.
Yeah. Thank you. No. 1 second. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Go ahead. You still alive.
Oh. Sorry.
Oh, I was like, you still alive? Hold on, don't do nothing crazy. You people on
No.
She turned the camera. I was like, wait.
No. My husband was walking by.
Okay, no problem. Girl, that was amazing. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm happy you didn't do that first.
Oh, okay.
That left us with something. We really appreciate you, Bianca. Appreciate that.
Thank you, La.
Appreciate that.
Thank you, everyone.
Y'all show your love for Bianca in the chat. Be sure you threw your @ in the chat. Girl, we super appreciate you for joining us tonight. Thank you so much for your participation.
Thank you.
We appreciate you, girl. Have a great night. Thank you.
You too.
All right, you guys, show your love again for that one. That was amazing. Visit the museum of yourself. She said, get yourself a gift from the gift shop of your own museum. And be sure you put your own name on the wall of survivors. Goodness gracious, that was beautiful. Okay. Let me not lose my time because I would just get caught up here. Woo! Okay, Lori, because I know you got your show coming up in less than an hour, boo. Come on back. Come on, New Orleans. We need them beignets. Come on through. That was amazing. Hello.
Guess who's back?
Welcome back. Welcome back to the stage of us, Mama. What are you doing for us for the second piece?
Baby, tonight is just so encouraging.
Honey?
I mean, I'm on cloud 9 right now. I'm feeling this. I'm feeling it.
Well, I
So
know
with
you can
that
bring
being
it.
said,
Yes, ma'am.
I told Esme I had 2 pieces that I was thinking about. One of them is about grief. But since we on this level, I want to keep it on this level of uplifting. So I'm going to spit Penny Serenade for y'all.
Well, let's do it, my dear. We ready.
Mhm. Y'all ready to go back down memory lane with little bitty Louisiana Black
Let's do it.
Laura Lena, as my mama used to call me. And I'm going to ask you, may I share a penny with you? Pence, just one memory from the bank of my thoughts. Many, many pence ago. Picture it, me, a little Louie, walking hand in hand with my Superwoman. Not Superwoman with the cape. She was Superwoman in my eyes, and I called her mommy. We would catch the ferry and take careful promenades on what happened to be the biggest street of my dreams. And we happened upon a bit of change. A penny. Rough around the edges, laying in all its copper glory. Imagine me, a little girl, watching Superwoman stoop to pick up a penny, humbling her skirts. She picks it up, rubs it off, and I say, picking up a penny? It's just a penny. She looks at me. In the most patient way, she would look at me and say, a penny, yes, but so full of value nonetheless. Never look over a penny. You see, ladies promenade gracefully and they rise up every penny they see. Create change. As she tucks it away, I look at her and I say, it's just a penny. That ain't change. I never knew in that moment the value of that coin. In that moment, abandoned on the ground, dropped, slipped through fingers, forgotten, stepped on, looked over by the busy of life, lost value of pence. I never knew the value of that coin. 1 cent added to 2, 3, few years more. I'm now speaking the value, thinking of the words I speak before I speak them, taking my time to breathe and look over life's moments individually for each individual. Much like that penny is so valuable in exchange. So I ask you, do you have a bit of change? Take time to explore what's around you, beneath you, and never look down unless it's to pick someone else up. And that penny, that coin collected into so many lifetimes lessons that little girl, now grown woman you see walking before you, me, I still walk hand in hand with Superwoman mentally, for spiritually nothing can separate us, because he sees all of us, congregation, individually, and valuable, so are you and me. I look down daily to lift up. I fold my hands in prayer for you and for those who have felt a loss in their value. You're so much more than the thought that you're lost in. Are you feeling dropped in spirits? Or lost in your value? You are so much more than the thought you're lost in. Are you feeling stepped on, overlooked, and undervalued? I bow my head and I pray that he rise up your spirits, for I know he is so close to those who are brokenhearted. So my lips will depart words of encouragement to you, and I will pray that he lifts you, as I know that he will, because he promises to. So I ask you, a penny for your thoughts? Carefully promenade. Happen upon a bit of change. Look down daily to lift up those who have fallen, who have forgotten themselves into arbitrary order, and invest pence into a global trade that will spend into a lifetime of value. Do you have some change?
Let me tell you something. I'm mad this is being recorded, so I can't steal that line. You are so much more than the thoughts you are lost in. That needs to be on my mirror, okay? That is beautiful.
Thank you.
What a beautiful reminder, because we all pennies. We all pennies, okay? We all been dropped, stepped on, overlooked pennies. So to be able to capture that and express that in such a way that leaves an impression, nobody on this will ever look at a penny the same. Nobody.
I know I can't.
I can't either. That's what you ruined my penny experience. Thank you very much, Lori. I will
Thank you,
never look at the
baby.
penny the same. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Mama, get ready for your 9 p.m. We will join you shortly. Thank you for
Mwah.
blessing the stage.
Thank you
We
guys
will
for
see you
having me.
soon.
Bye-bye.
Thank you so much. So much. You guys send your love. Put your love in the chat for Lori. That was amazing. You are so much more than the thoughts you are lost in. Dope line. And so true. You're so much more than that. Thank you for that. All right, let me see if my next poet is ready for me. Yes, you are. Hello. Where's my chef at? Chef, what are you putting on the table for us tonight? Chef Rashida, we are inviting you back. There you are, beautiful. Hello.
Hello. Hi.
What are you serving up for us right now?
So this piece is actually super short. It was the prompt we had to write on. We're doing a little exercise, and it was diary. So it's kind of just it's just fun. It's a little exploration piece, but it's not too long.
Sure, it's powerful. Let's do it.
Yeah. Okay. I won't tell your secrets. Your secrets are safe with me. I will keep your secrets. Just think of me as the pages of your diary. It's not always easy to speak your mind. Things get mixed up and rearranged from my lips to your ears, so much lost in translation. But when my thoughts flow from my mind, through the crevices of my heart, sailing down the nerve endings, ending up at the tips of my fingers to flow freely across the page, that is where I feel free. Thinking out loud without making a sound, uninterrupted expressions, allowed to explore the totality of the emotions, thoughts, feelings, fears, hopes, dreams that swirl within me. No excuses or explanations needed. It's so hard sometimes. Sometimes I fear my fears have been brought to fruition. Is there truth in how I feel? There can't be, but what if maybe? No, that's not true. See? I need space to work through the knots, the thoughts that get stuck in a loop. Talk it out. Write it out. Hear me out. What if they won't hear me out? So I stay silent as I think out loud, filling these pages without making a sound.
So as a poet and a writer, I totally understand and get that, right? Sometimes you really just can't say it out loud. Sometimes you can only write it down. That's the only way that you get it out. Now here's a question for you. Do you actually have a diary?
I do, yes. I have it next to me on my desk.
What? We get to see the diary? Wait a
I
minute.
do. It's blue.
What's on page 13? I'm just playing.
I was like, I wish there were none, but it's probably interesting. I think I started it in like 2018 and still haven't finished filling it yet. But
Hey, all right, that's so dope. That was a good prompt. I like that. And of course, you had that voice, the whole singing voice. Again, I think when I heard you do that piece before, I ended up singing that song like every day for the next week. So I'm going to hope that doesn't happen again to me right now. But that was beautiful.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you for sharing that with us. We appreciate you for being on the Ladies Night stage tonight. You already dropped your ad in the chat, but feel free to do it for anybody who's new. And we just appreciate you. Thank you
so much.
so much. Y'all show your love for Chef Rashida. We appreciate her and everything she has done, coming to the stage for us, sharing with her talents. We are going to keep it going, keep it moving. I want to be sure I tell you guys too that all of the poets that you're seeing tonight, like they're not just here for the Ladies Night event. They're going to be on the City Series 3 event that's happening on May 30th. So be sure that you are back here on May 30th for this same channel and the same type of energy, except for it's going to not just be the ladies of CSW, but it's going to be the whole family. We're going to have newcomers, we're going to have kids, we're going to have veterans. It's going to be amazing. I am also one of your hosts for the night. I have other co-hosts for the evening, and we're also going to be contributing pieces as well. So I will be doing some spoken word that night myself. So be sure you guys come back for that. It's going to be an amazing event. Continue to support this account and various events that we put on because we're trying to keep y'all entertained, okay? In a nice, loving way. So if you guys, oh, I'm sorry, it's not on IG. My bad, I forgot. Don't come here because you won't find us. It's on Zoom. You got to be invited. But reach out to this account. Reach out to the person who was one of the poets who you want to follow, and we'll be sure you get an invitation if they are some left. Because, as always, it has to be decently and by arrangement, so it has to be organized. We do have a cap on numbers, but make sure that if you were invited or if you do want to attend, you get on that like tonight, because last I remember there were not a lot of spaces left. So yeah, y'all need to hop on that like tonight, like now. Like reach out to somebody right now that you get an invite and that you register. If you were invited and you did get an email and that email is still sitting in your inbox untouched, I mean, you're not coming. You're not gonna get in because you didn't register. You gotta register for these things, right? So be sure if you have an invitation and it's in your inbox that you go ahead and fill out the steps to register, because you must be registered for the event. You must be able to get in using the registered email account that you used, and yeah. So check on that. And if you are waiting for an invitation, be sure you reach back out to the person who invited you. All right, do that ASAP, ASAP, ASAP. All right, y'all, let's keep it moving. I'm going to go into my bag of artists, and I'm going to pull up Miss Mela. We are inviting you back up to the stage for your second piece, so please report to the platform, ma'am. There we go. You made it. My glow is back. All right, my dear. So, what are you blessing us with the second time around?
You know, it was really hard to decide. I was trying to decide if I wanted to talk a little junk tonight, and these ladies applied so much pressure. My word, mercy. It's just like, should I just drop? Should I just drop? Wow. Okay, so I wrote this the other day, and I got really good feedback from the family, so I figured I'll try it and see how it rolls. Is that all right? It's called I Know.
I Know?
I Know.
All right.
I know. I know. That sister you're dating, she likes you for you. She don't criticize you for what you're going through. If anything, she's helping you heal, bruh. I know. She might go ghost, but who doesn't need time alone? Sometimes she acts somewhat single out here, but it ain't nothing you can't forgive. That is just a sign of your spiritual growth. It's not so bad now that you're used to it. I know. I know. Sis, thinking about him feels like it's filling a gaping hole in your soul. You never felt intensity so real. The two of you can weather apocalyptic storms together. Apart, nothing even matters no more. You don't even remember who you were before y'all met. Huh. You dismissed that, thinking you must have not been much because you elected to forget. I know. I know. Truly, introduction to this person has you convinced they are a godsend. How else can you explain this compulsive consumption of pertinent viral presence in your brain? All you can remember is his or her name and the smile that hijacks your face when you say it. I know. I know. You were never this happy alone. I know. It's goals. It's so romantic. It's so sweet. It's, what's it called? Codependency. Yeah, where we cross the line of deep respect to self-neglect and give the kind of love that should only be devoted in worship. Jehovah is a jealous God. Historically, he's made it clear he wants no parts of that cord. After all Jehovah has done to raise us, what must he feel to see us let somebody raise us to the ground from whence we came? Who died and made them king? The one who died and made him and was made king would disagree. His fondness for us must be crushed to see us excuse the basic principles of love just to date somebody. I know. Sometimes time acts like gravity and the heart gets heavy. The scale says mean things, and your medicine cabinet full of pills and creams feels like an exam you're failing, but anybody ain't the answer. We literally have forever. It's a small thing to a giant. Lions don't lose sleep over the opinions of sheep. Whatever cliche proverb you need, please remind yourself that there is only one person that you cannot live without, and he is not of this earth. I don't think he likes it when he tells us who we are and we doubt it because some other particle of dust is discounting us. We must know our worth. I know, that's easier said than done. I can't get on the gram without feeling less than the standards set by humans, but isn't that the problem? We already have divine standards. We'll need another one. We're not adopting negative conditioning anymore. We're not rewarding bad behavior. And we're not sending series of epic texts explaining this. They know. We deserve patience, love, integrity inherently. We deserve to feel safe, appreciated intelligently. No pageantry is a viable substitute for these truths. Whatever you decide to do, whomever you decide to date, just make sure they aren't blind to the value God assigned to you before you venture to propose. And don't worry, you won't have to wonder. You'll know. Your face is messing me up. I can't look at you.
Okay,
I'm like, don't look at Lon. Don't look at Lon.
what you expect me to do? No, that's what I need to know. You like, I know. I'm like, girl, I know too. we know. Do you know how hard it is being in the home when you know people looking at your face and I can't say nothing? I can't even mute myself. What am I supposed to say to you? What am I supposed to do? Don't be kissing at me. We family. Lauren. I mean, what's your name? Sharice? I can't even say your name like that. You're messing me up. We know. I know. You said the only person was all sweet. Oh, nothing to do with it. She like codependency. I'm like, oh my God. Oh my God. Stop. Just stop. Girl, we know. And if y'all ain't know, you know now. She said, just anybody ain't gonna do. You only need one person. He ain't of this earth. We know. Sharice.
Ma'am.
We know you're gonna be at the other cuties, the studio series coming. Just we know. We appreciate
I don't know.
you.
I'm a little bit shooketh by the other artists now. Like I'm a little shooketh. But I am looking forward to seeing everybody. I really
girl, stop it.
look. I might sign it incognito and claim sick.
Yeah,
Just so I can watch.
Appreciate
Thank you so much for having
That
me
was
tonight.
amazing. Thank you for blessing us. It was everything.
Y'all show your love for Sharice in the chat. We are going to bring up our last and final poet of the night, our feature again. Y'all, that was amazing. We know. Sharice, they're asking for your Instagram, so throw your @ in the chat, please. Also, if you go to my page, don't go to my page. You're already on CSW Family. If you go to CSW Family, all the posts are tagged like all over all these posts. So everybody's tagged. So if you don't catch the @ in the chat, just go to one of the post before this, the post before that. Everybody's tagged. 5 poets are tagged and myself. So follow everybody. That's how you can get to it. We know that our feature and final poet for the night is going to be straight fire. So I'm going to go ahead and invite her up right now. Girl, why you ain't never just right at the top where I can find you? Always got to make me tight. All right, Boo, I am inviting you back in right now. We want that Philly City of Love situation. Hey now. Welcome back, beautiful. Welcome back.
Thanks for having me back.
Yeah, get that glow right. I like that lipstick too. That's really pretty.
Thank you. Thank you. Am I
Got a whole glowy, dewy thing happening. Yeah, you're good. We can
Lord
see
Dewey,
you.
Lord Dewey, y'all Lord Dewey, you know.
I like it. Dewy is good. You know.
Dewey is good. I like Dewey. I like Dewey.
Dewy together.
That's right. She be Dewey.
That was a little intro to what y'all about to get. She be Dewey. She be Dewey. She be cute. She be wanting poetry too. Okay. Let's do this. Intro your own piece because it's amazing, or don't. Just start. I don't do you.
So this piece is always dedicated to all ladies everywhere. I'm sure you can see yourself somewhere in this piece throughout it. And I just hope that it resonates with one or somebody. Just, through this pandemic, I just hope everybody use this time to grow, thrive, really utilize it to get uncomfortable, just enough to get comfortable within your own skin, your own body, your flaws, like all of that. So this is really always dedicated to my ladies. I feel like in this last year, in this pandemic, we've kind of all been tea bags and hot water. So however you came out, hopefully a lot stronger than you went in, right? So just growth. I'm all about growth and evolution and evolving as humans. So this is She Be. She be new age, right? Generation MacBook open, leaving nothing to the imagination. She be masterpiece, a mini Mona Lisa even. Ruby woo faded, micro bladed, two-faced beat to the gods. Highlighted cheeks, glowing side eye shade, throwing Insta shots. She be caramel. So forgive her not for wanting her tea Insta hot, cause she be knowing. She be Gen X, rating her heels higher than her standards because morals translated is just more rules. And millennials avoid them like the plague. She be microwave. Instant gratification chasing, allergic to patience. She hates waiting. She be short rib. Not bone of his bone, just flesh on flesh, giving him grade A before he even passes the test. She be thirsty. Dehydrated from the lonely, she'll reduce her worth, shrink her skirt, deep plunge the V in her shirt to enhance the chances of Mr. Who Frame, not so Brother Roger No Name to fill her cup with idle promises and recycled gain when he has no intentions on ever changing her last name. For this is Monopoly, play money. But he ain't Ken and she ain't Barbie. She be left shattered, fragmented, with missing pieces when he leaves to acquire new property. She be fragile, disguising the pain beneath that 1,000-watt smile. Head low, heels high, a bulletproof vest rocking skeptic. She be afraid because the scars from the last offender still linger, so she won't let anyone have next. She's protecting what's left. Call it great escape, clinging to every blessing, reminded that she's high-priced real estate, even in a recession. She be healing. Energy collected, God connected, Yahweh on her playlist with downloaded reminders to compact discipline. She be free. Dumb from her past, future on pause, and today she presses pray. Like, dear God, give me a new heart. Take this desperate one, clean me up and make me real pretty, and not the pretty that catches the eye. I'm talking real pretty on the inside. She be butterfly, transformed from bumblebee to perfected epitome of humility, so different, your mama won't even recognize. She be sapphire, crown adorned with all the bling from Genesis to the 2nd Timothy, so that she's constantly reminded of the queen she's supposed to be, one dripping in integrity. She be Rahab, rehab with Ruth's loyalty, gifted with God's serenity, granted with all of God's serenity to accept the things she can't undo, and wired with the patience to wait for thee. Well, who is she? She be woman. She be you. She be me. Thank you.
Girl, you know we love that piece.
Yes.
Baby, that resonates. She be everything. But I'm gonna tell you the part in that piece that always is always the turning point for me. When you hit that she be microwave, girl, I be done. Whatever you do, you be like, she be microwave, instant gratification. I'm like, Lord, here we go. Ain't no turning back now, honey.
Yes, we are all we all have issues with that instant gratification. That's just how we are wired, you know.
It's the truth. It is the absolute. We want it now.
Yeah,
and even if we will wait. I mean, you know, most of we will.
We're waiting.
We want it now.
But yeah, right. Yes, but you'd rather have it like right now. But yeah, everything. But we're designed. The world is designed to make us want it everything right now. Like everything is so fast.
Every single thing. That is an amazing, amazing piece. So real quick, I know you kind of introed it, but when you do that piece, what do you want? Like when people walk away from this was the last piece of the night. So when they walk away with that piece, what do you want them to take away from that? What do you want them to remember?
What I want them to remember is, even if that was a part of your past, if you saw you in any part of that, like the not so pretty parts of the poem, you know, when we are thirsty and we just want it and we just want relationship, we want, you know, we want companionship, and we will just sometimes lower our standards, you know, we will shrink back what we really want and just take what we feel like is accessible. And we won't wait, you know what I mean? Like there's a saying in one organization that says, you know, like, don't leave before the miracle happens. Like you could be doing the work, and then you just really feel like, oh my goodness, this is really taking so long. Like, Jehovah, I just want somebody to see me now, you know? So then, you know, we kind of like revert to this old girl, but really, you know, ask him to give you this new heart. Like I'm like, I just want to paper mache my heart with like all the scriptures, Jehovah, just protect it, because I don't want to fall to my own desires. I will always, you know, sabotage my own self. Yep. This is going too good. This is going too good. This is boring. This is this, you know, and it's like, just wait, you know, just wait. Perfect. So I'm learning how to wait. I'm learning how to be, you know, if you know, you were, you know, what you were, had parts of Rahab, but like Jehovah can rehab you. You know what I mean? You can be the woman, you know, you can be, you know, you might have some, like me, I'm really getting in touch with some ugly things about my personality. They aren't always easy to deal with, but, you know, I appreciate the women in my life that allow me to have that, you know, get through those rough spots, you know what I mean? And kind of come back at me and let me know, like, what do they see? Like, be in my mirror. So I just want them to know that if you were like this woman, you don't have to be, you know, pray for the growth, pray for, you know, that better version of yourself, that she's out there.
Yeah,
she's out there.
I wanted you to say that because sometimes people can hear that piece and get stuck on the parts of them that, like you said, aren't pretty. Right. You know what I mean? They identify with certain aspects of that piece and they're like, man, I am this, I am what she said. Right. Not realizing that, okay, sis, you may be or have been, but don't forget about all the other things that you are.
That's right.
You know, so I don't want you to walk away from that piece and misunderstand that piece. Right. You know, like you said, we have to pray for how to wait after we've been waiting.
Right. Everybody waiting.
Know how to
wait longer.
Wait after we've waited.
You have to wait,
you know,
longer.
You have to wait after you've waited. That's a prayer you need to pray for. Don't just pray to be patient. Pray to be patient after you've been patient for so long.
Give me, look, what's our song? Give me more of it. Give me more of it. Give me
Okay.
more faith, patience, waiting. Give me all I need. Give me more of what I already had. I need more of it. Give me more,
More.
all of that. I need an abundance of it. And I, we, of course, on platforms and being exposed to so much things in the world, it's like, it's all about the drip and it's all about this. But when I say really drip and integrity, like sometimes, people, we see how people will sacrifice their integrity just for things, something temporary. Like really dripping integrity, you know what I mean? Because that is what's beautiful. That's what's making you pretty. The inside, it's the inside. So,
and we have to remember that. So I'm happy. That's why I asked you that question, because I get the piece,
right,
and a lot of people get the piece, but a lot of people who may not quite be there yet may get stuck
right,
in the other portions. And I'm
Yes.
like, so let's just highlight.
yes,
You could be anywhere in that piece, but the fact that you're here right now with us
yes.
means that you are continuing to be whatever Jehovah wants you to be.
Correct.
And that's the point. And so, amazing piece. I'm so happy that you ended it on it and that you brought that to us. That's everything. That was everything.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for being our feature, for closing us out, and for joining us today. It's been amazing to have you. We will see you also for City Series.
I will be there in 2 weeks. Me and my little guy, my little young up and coming new gen. So
We can't wait.
My little young protege will debut in 2 weeks.
We're so excited. Okay, we will see you then. Thank you again so much.
Have a
love.
great night.
All right, guys. So that was our last poet for the night. Please drop some hearts in the chat. Hearts go to all of the poets who were with us. Don't go yet, though. I'm going to bring on one of my co-hosts for City Series as well as the creators. So let me grab them back because they're going to have a few words for the people. Okay, a few words for the people. So I want to grab them and pull them on in so that we can all end on some goodness. All right, so that's one. Let me find my means in them. Oh, wait a minute. Where'd it go? There we go. All right. There's two. And let me try one more. Who's here? I hear somebody. Hey, co-host.
La 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 la.
What's poppin', baby?
Good? What's good?
How you be?
Good. Excellent show. Thoroughly
It was a great show.
enjoyed this. Great job hosting. That's
Yeah.
Your internet held up.
Hey, look, okay, I didn't move. Okay, I didn't move. We good now. I done got some. You ain't gonna get on here and clown me at the end of the show, okay?
I love it though. I love it. It's all love. We've been rocking for years, but
So this is just what we
I
do.
don't even know what to say at this point. I was sitting here just like, just, man, that was great.
It was amazing. Every single poet bought it. It was amazing.
It was.
It was just, I know Esme said in the comments a little earlier that this is just a fraction. This isn't even just a fraction. This isn't a third. This is a very, very small piece of what's coming in 2 weeks on May 30th on Zoom.
Mm-hmm.
And I think we were up to, what were we up to? Our last count, 30 poets. So this is just 5 of them. This is just 5.
Mm-hmm.
Though the other 25 are coming just like that.
Mm-hmm.
So if you have not registered, if that email, like you said earlier, that email is still sitting in your inbox. I've been seeing emails come through all throughout this chat. My phone has been blowing up. Please register right now.
Yeah.
Because it's going to be, you're going to have to. You're going to have to. I've been seeing requests to follow, emails coming through for registrations. You got to get on it right now because.
So I just want to say, like La touched on before, we appreciate all the support that we've gotten for City Series, for these poetry events. We're a little bit different in that, you're not going to get a forward of a Zoom. You're not going to get a link. You're not going to get even a live. It is closed. It is private. Do we not want, to open the invitations to other people? Absolutely not. We actually have been saying for weeks, send us your email, send us the people you want to invite. We have been saying it. And so when we get to a point where we are done accepting registrations, we go to wait list. So I don't want anyone out there thinking, oh, well, you know, they just think they're, you know, they don't want people and they're ignoring me. It's not like that at all. We have a lot of invitations out there that people don't even know are sitting in their email right now. So if you attended one of the previous two, you were invited. Go look for your email and get registered. So I just want to put that out there. Like I said, we appreciate all the love and all the support. But this is just a little taste of what you're going to get on May the 30th. And something new for City Series.
Something new.
Like Lauren mentioned, we are going to have a children's showcase.
The next
We are
generation.
going to be featuring 6 next generation poets between the ages of 8 and 15. And they are going to actually kick off the program. So you don't want to be late. That is one thing. Do not be late to QCSW3. Be on time. Be early.
Be early. It's going
Zoom
to
will open at 5:30. Well, sorry, y'all. I'm in Central Time. 6:30. No. It starts at 6 Eastern, right?
6
Or
Eastern.
7 Eastern.
6 Eastern.
So,
Six
so it'll
Eastern.
open
Okay.
at what, 5:30?
So we will
It'll open at
5:30.
5:30. If you're on Central Time like me, 4:30. So be there, be early. The kids are going to come on. They're going to kick off the show. We're also doing something a little different. We are actually going to have 2 singers that are going to give us a little bit of an intermission, a little musical interlude. One of our sisters from Ecuador and another one of our sisters named Yadi. I don't know if any of you are familiar with Yadi, but Yadi is dope. She fits in perfectly with the vibe of the show. So we're in for a treat. So there's a lot of new things that are going to happen. And I'm excited.
Gotta be on time. The show will start on time because we have a lot of fire that we have to contain in a certain time period. So I loved your flow. You kept things moving.
That's what we're doing.
More like it was the flow was good. Everything was great. So, you know, we'll talk. But
And look, to be quite honest, y'all, if you're on time, you're late. Just know that.
Yeah.
Okay. If
Get
you're on
there
time,
early.
if you're on time, you're late. So you need to be early because the
You need to
show
be
is going to
early.
be awesome, and you're just not going to want to. You didn't want to miss tonight.
you don't want to miss anything.
And
You
that's
don't wanna
what
miss-
DJs like. None, she's gonna do something, and then you want to stay late because you don't have to go to work the next day. And we're gonna have a little old school session at the end with Monty, DJ Spot. So just stick around, come early, stay late. You ain't got to go nowhere. Have a good time, and that'll be it.
This is the Zoom. When I messed up when I said it was a live, because I'm sorry, this is the live, but that's on Zoom. So be cute if you want to be. I mean,
Be cute. You can have no problem.
I'll let y'all have that. I'm just
Yeah,
gonna rock
Dad, you
my
know my
hat
ladies
and
like, come
I'm
on.
just gonna rock my hat and just
Get back.
bow out here.
Listen, Darren, Lex already got on your case for jumping on a ladies' night.
He'll be all right.
For
Lex
real,
will be all right. He'll be all right.
it's all good.
All right. So we're gonna end early so that we can get ready for Lori
Hop
and
on
hostage
over to the hostage.
in 10 minutes.
Yep, I'm giving y'all 12 whole minutes back because we just want to say thank y'all so much for joining us. The show was amazing. Get them registrations in though, for real. Don't play games.
You gotta stop playing around.
All right, y'all, we out. Good night.
See ya.
Thank you guys. I can't. I was trying to get off before you did a crazy thing. Yeah, I'm hanging up. Okay. All right. If y'all saw our mic check last night, this was me and S. Wait. Should I do my thing? Okay, wait. Let me do mine. And then hang up. Okay, wait.
Your registration in now.
Wait, actually, I can't find it. Where's the thing? The one I did. Oh, that's hideous. Oh,
I
that's
don't
ugly.
know. Where is it?
I don't see it. It's not an option for. Oh, you know why? For some reason, you don't have it. It was only in mine. Oh, that's hideous.
Registration.
No. Okay. I was trying to do the lips, y'all, but the lips are apparently only in. I'm in CSW family, and CSW family doesn't have the lips as an option.
Why you trying to come down on us? Why you trying to diss us though?
I mean, it ain't my fault Instagram don't like y'all.
I'm gonna claim it. You gonna put that on us? That's all right.
Go. I love y'all. Thank you guys for joining us. Good night.
Bye.